I did a quantum mechanics course on there through. I, I think this is still a platform. There was this thing called edX, and they were offering like courses run through universities online with like exercises and quizzes or maybe tests. I can't quite remember. And they would give you like some silly certificate at the end to show that you passed it. Yeah. It's extremely useful, yeah. Like when we say that, will the future be fully online? Like we have to imagine people that, and I think that we have to admit there are quite a few people that really don't do well learning online. So I'm kind of pretty skeptical the more that I think about it, about online stuff eating the lunch of the brick and mortar institutions that we already have. Yeah, I can believe. I think what online means will change at a faster pace as a result of the challenges of education. VR and AR, I guess that means virtual reality and augmented reality, will undoubtedly be more important if this continues. Yeah, perhaps. Like, online doesn't have to mean asynchronous, but very frequently it does. And by that I mean, students consuming content from instructors not in real time, not at the sort of rather what's the right word? Not synchronously in time, right? So a YouTube video versus a Zoom meeting, for example. Um, and my contention is that for many people, I don't know that I count myself among these people, but for many people, I just think um, it's a fact that they learn much better in the presence of other humans, like in a synchronous setting. That it's much more difficult, be it for reasons of motivation, be it for reasons of not being able to interact. Uh, I don't know, but I just think that there are a lot of people who have difficulty learning in a asynchronous online format. Yeah. Yeah, the sentiment that you're expressing there, Crow, is one that I heard a lot from students. but as ASD says, last semester was totally weird for everybody. And like instructors were totally thrown off because like, you know, being accustomed to doing online, or sorry, face-to-face stuff, all of a sudden being thrown into a situation where you had to improvise hard and do things online, it was going to be super disruptive. Like as disruptive as anything you can imagine, except maybe like a nuclear holocaust or something like that. It was crazy, right? Engagement is important. I think, yeah, and having a really strong sense of community with your peers and with your instructor. Like it's easy for me personally to feel like that's not so important just because like I don't think I need that personally. But for many people it's very important to the learning experience. I mean, networking is important in and of itself, is whether you just find it distasteful or not, you know, it's an important thing. Well, let's see here. Okay, so how should I do this? So, like, what's the right workflow for things? Because, like, my own tendency when it comes to and I'm probably doing this wrong. This is just because I've never really been taught computer programming right. My tendency is like to do the following kind of thing where like I have like a function just sitting inside one of these .py files or whatever, right? Like I have a single function or something. And then I guess I import these files. Like that's what I'm accustomed to doing. So let me just see if I can do that coherently. I keep wanting to use the mouse. I really need to get over this. CD, Dropbox, teaching, Python, Euler. So I have to do this kind of thing, right? You can have underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals main. Right. That's right. Import is prime as star. No. Import from is prime import star. Okay. Okay.